G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flash Like Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Weltool T12 programmable light up against the Cloud Defensive MCH high candela head, also programmable light. Let's check it out. Alrighty, here they are. This is going to be a cool head-to-head, man. I remember I did the Cloud high candela versus the Weltool T14B, but now we've got two programmable heads. So let's go ahead and install the batteries. First things first with the Cloud is that it is supplied with a 3000 milliamp hour, 3.6 volt, 15 amp, 18650 flat top, and it is an unprotected cell, okay? So flat top goes towards the head. Now the Weltool, you cannot remove the head, so you just remove the tail. And the Weltool provides you with a 3000 milliamp hour, 3.6 volt button top, high drain, 15 amp rechargeable lithium battery. All right, here they are, head to head. So first things first. Now, in the hand, check them out. The Weltool is enormous. This thing is big. Look at the difference in head size. The Cloud fits in the head of the Weltool and it's swimming in there with some extra room. So that is something to think about because there are a few categories of what I'm going to cover today, and one of them is certainly going to be pocketability. But there are going to be a few others as well that we will talk about. First one is feeling in the hand. So as you can see here, the Cloud looks very comfortable in the hand, and that's because it is. It's got a slimmer body, thicker head. The tail cap is slightly thicker. If you can see that it kind of dips up a little bit there. So it makes for very comfortable carrying. The tail cap is enormous, so the clicky is very easy to access, and the pocket clip is very, very deep. So in terms of comfort, usability in the hand, the Cloud Defensive is doing really well for itself because it has a really nice deep carry pocket clip, and in the hand, it feels phenomenal. And because of its size, it's not going to be that hard or that much to pocket. It is actually quite a nice light to pocket, this one. It's probably the limit of the size I would want to pocket, but it is quite nice. Now the Weltool in the hand feels bulletproof, absolutely bulletproof. Nothing wrong with this in the hand. The body is tapered in less than the head. The tail cap tapers back out a little bit larger than the head. So it's very, very comfortable in the hand. The tail clicky is nice and sensitive, and it protrudes as well. So it means it's very easy to contact with your thumb, and the pocket clip falls into the palm, but it is not very deep carry. Now, even if it was deep carry, I probably wouldn't pocket this light because of how large the head is. So just to give you an idea, 39.23 millimeters is the head of the Weltool, and the head of the Cloud is 29.49. So that's 10 millimeters bigger. That's a centimeter bigger is the Weltool head than the Cloud head. Now, the Weltool would be great to pocket to clip this to a belt. It is a beast of a light. It is very, very awesome. So just because it's not going to be too comfortable to pocket does not mean that this loses, because there are some phenomenal features of the Weltool that are yet to be spoken about. Okay, next we're just going to do a bit of a side to side. In fact, I'll zoom in for that. So we're just going to do a bit of a side to side just to show you exactly what they look like. Pocket clips, tail caps. So very, very nice, both of them in their own ways. Now, if I just put them next to each other, the Weltool is a big light. It is a large light, especially for an 18650. It is large. Now, the Cloud length, including the end of the tail cap, comes in at just over 13 centimeters. And the Weltool comes in at just under 15 centimeters. So it's almost 2 centimeters taller as well, and 1 centimeter wider is the face. Now, the Cloud Defensive high candela is 153.07 grams with the battery and pocket clip included. And the Weltool is 223.74 grams. Okay, so size, pocketability, and weight, you got to give it to the Cloud Defensive because it's smaller, more compact, and lighter. And it has a deep carry pocket clip. This one is designed to be pocketed. This one is not. But let's talk lumens, output, and programmability. Cloud Defensive has several programming modes. It has a high only, then it has a high low, then it has a low high, then it has a high low low, so extra low, and then it has a low low high. So it has 5 programming modes. The way you get into it is continually press the button from off, and then when it does that, you hold it on halfway, and then you let it go and press back halfway during these flashes. Then when you let it finish flashing all the way and you haven't let go of your thumb, that is going to enter that programming mode. So I have gone into high-low. So it comes on high, off and on low. It is relatively easy to program. However, it can be a little bit annoying because you need to be quick. So I'll just do that again. And this time I'll go to program 4, whatever that is. So from off, keep clicking it, half presses. Now it's going to strobe. You keep your thumb half pressed, let go, half press again. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then strobe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then strobe. Now I'm going to let it go. Okay, so now I'm in mode group 4, which is low, medium, high. So that's what I'm in now. So I'll just leave it in that, low, medium, high. Now the Weltool, so this has 5 programming modes, and I'll just recap, sorry. So we have mode group 1, high only. Mode group 2, high, low. Mode group 3, low, high. Mode group 4, low, medium, high. Mode group 5, high, medium, low. Now the Weltool is probably one of the easiest lights I've ever programmed. It has 3 programming options. All of them are useful for different scenarios. And here is how you program it. It is simply too easy. So from off, I'm going to do the same as I did with the Cloud. I'm going to strobe the light quickly. Then it's going to flash in a bright light twice. Then it's going to flash in a low light twice, and then it's going to strobe. The 2 high flashes represent mode group A, the 2 low flashes represent mode group B, and then the strobe represents mode group C. So right now I'm in mode group B, and I'll just show you what that is. It's my absolute favorite mode group. Mode group B means that a momentary press gets you on low mode, really low, okay? A full press in and let go gets you on the highest output. From the highest output, a half press gets you to medium, and then back, back. If I turn the light off from medium and then turn it back on, it comes on in high again. So this is a great tactical kind of, well, it's a mixture of a tactical and a useful mode because you can half press for low just to look around, full press for that powerful 2000 lumens, and then half press to get it back to a reasonable light as well for extended runtime. Okay, here's how you program it. So strobe, now 2 flashes high, 2 flashes low, strobe, and just click. So I just clicked into the strobe. This is mode group C. So C, from off, momentary gets you turbo, full press gets you strobe, from strobe, half press gets you high. If I turn it off from high, turn it back on, strobe. So this is your proper tactical mode group. This means that a momentary gets you an extremely high output, a full click gets you an extremely high output on strobe, and then a half press gets you, I think it's 1000 lumens, so your high mode, not your turbo. Now, let's go into mode group A. So, strobing the light, that easy. You see that? So I was strobing the light, then I noticed that it started to flash in a high mode. Now I'm in mode group A. Mode group A, if I half press, that gives me full power, 2000 lumens. If I fully press, that gives me half power, which is 1000 lumens. And then if I half press, goes down to low. Half press again, high, half press again, low. Click it off, click it back on, high. So That's kind of similar to mode group A, but in reverse. So, mode group B, but in reverse. So in this mode group, a momentary gets you turbo, whereas mode group B, the momentary gets you low. And then the full press gets you turbo. Whereas this, turbo, full press high, 1000 lumens, half press low. This is a great mode group for, I guess, police that are searching for someone. Not police that are checking IDs. You'd probably want mode group 2 for that. But the well thought out mode groups in this basically offer you a mode group for any scenario. If you are just in a full-on duty situation, you're probably going to want mode group C. That is high or like turbo or strobe, and then from strobe it goes into high. If you're in a situation where you are definitely going to want the highest output first, but you may need a lower output, you're going to want mode group A, the one I'm in. Half press to turbo, full press to high, half press from high to low. But if you're gonna, which is the mode group I like, mode group B, so I'll just get you back to that. Strobe, hold it down, 2 highs, 2 lows. Click it in the lows. So, and when I say hold it down, you're just holding it in a half press while it cycles through, same as the cloud. So now what you've got here, my favorite, is you've got a momentary low. So you can always access low instantly, but you can also access turbo instantly just by clicking the light in. But then from turbo, half press, gets you down to a medium mode if you don't want that much light. This is my absolute favorite. This is also great for checking IDs and things like that, because you're checking an ID. Oh, yep, just checking this ID. And then all of a sudden you need a burst of light, just fully click it in and then you're good to go. So in terms of easy to program, I'm going to go with the Weltool. Absolutely. It takes no time at all and it is just too easy to program. Not that the cloud's difficult, but it does take some practice with the cloud. It's easy to stuff up. It's not that easy to stuff up with the Weltool. Now, in terms of outputs, so the Weltool on full output, on full blast, offers you 2000 lumens with 141,000 candela. That's going to reach 750 meters, but the runtime is only 57 minutes. That's absolutely phenomenal. Now, if I half press down to medium, that's 560 lumens, which you'll get for about 2.5 hours. And then that low mode there is 28 lumens, which you'll get for 40 hours and 57 minutes. So basically 41 hours. The high mode that is offered in this, in your other outputs, in your other mode groups, is 1000 lumens, 70,000 candela, 529 meters, which you'll get for 1 hour and 14 minutes. So the high mode is pretty phenomenal because you're going to get it for 1 hour and 14 minutes, still has 70,000 candela at 1000 lumens. But to be honest, the full output, 2000 lumens that you're going to get for just under an hour, I don't know why you'd bother with the high mode when you've got the full power. That's why I like this mode the best. You've got instant to low, instant to high, and then you've got your medium at 560 if you need that extra runtime of 2 hours and 27 minutes or 2.5 hours. Now with the cloud, the highest output, so that's low, medium, high, the highest output there is 1100 lumens with a specified 80,000 candela, which you'll get for about 1.5 hours. Now it doesn't specify what lumen outputs these are, but they're just percentages. So I think that's about 50% or 40. And then the low is about 10%. Now the Weltool is 6,500K and the cloud is 6,000K. So you've got much cooler, colder white on the Weltool than the cloud, if you can see that there. Both of them have pretty hot spots, but the Weltools kind of takes the cake, really, which you'll see in the night shots. Now, the Weltool offers through hole cooling. So this head is not going to get as hot as the cloud, despite having basically double its lumen output. Now, the Weltool is IP67 rated, can be used in heavy rain. And the cloud has an IPX8 rated, so you can submerge this in water. Now, it's worth noting that I've owned 3 cloud defensives before this light, and 2 of them had major issues with flickering. I have never had an issue with Weltool, and I've owned about a dozen of their lights, if not more. So 3 lights owned with cloud, 2 of them flickered, 12 lights owned with Weltool, not 1 problem. So that is something to note. Now, I'm going to get these both on high and we are going to do a heat test. And now I'm just going to start with a heat test on my hands And oh wow, the cloud is heating up majorly already and the Weltool is not. My God. So the Weltool is pushing out right now 2,000 lumens, people. The cloud is pushing out 1,100, I believe. And oh my God, it's getting hot. Whoa, let's just, I can't tail stand that. Let's just get the thermometer out and see, because that is, wow, that is getting hot. Okay, so what have we got? 33, 31. Oh, there we go. 40, 41, 42. So 44.5 so far is the hottest that's gotten. I'm not sure if it's stepped down, but it is, the body's even hot too. Oh, look at that, 45. Oh, and then I moved it, 45. Wow, the body's even getting very hot right now as well. Wow, we're up to 40, almost 46. Okay, 45.8. I'm going to turn that off. That's very hot. Now, the Weltool is starting to heat up as well on the head. So the Weltool, what do we got? 45, 46, 46. But interesting, the Weltool is not hot on the body. Oh, look at that, 47.7, 47.9. So we'll say 48 degrees. Yeah, and that's hot on the neck, but the body, absolutely fine. No issues with the body whatsoever. Whereas the cloud is still hot on the body. Body on the Weltool, no problem. Body on the cloud, still hot. So Weltool, in my opinion, wins the heat test. Why does it win the heat test? 2,000 lumens, 1,000 lumens or 1,100 lumens. I think it got to like 46 degrees, but still very hot to touch. The Weltool, very hot to touch as well, but it stopped at the neck. So the body got, it was warm, it was warming up, but it wasn't hot. So what that tells me is whatever the cloud is using in terms of its anodizing and its material for the tubing conducts heat, and it travels down to the body and then heats up at the body. Whereas the Weltool, it kind of stopped at the neck. The body still got warm, but not even close to me wanting to remove my hands from it. So the cloud got very, very hot. Weltool, not so much. I mean, at the head it did, but not so much the body. Now, a plus for the Cloud Defensive is that it can take a Theorem deep carry pocket clip or a Theorem switchback. The Weltool cannot. However, again, I don't know why you would put a Theorem on this even if it could take it, because it's not a light designed to be thrown in the pocket. You can just see the size of it, and that tells you that it's not designed to be thrown in the pocket. All right, let's go check the night shots out, because I cannot wait for you guys to see this. I did not expect, I expected, I'll just say it, I expected the Weltool to win, but I didn't expect it to win the way it does. So the Weltool is absolutely phenomenal, whereas I thought the Cloud was great before I paired it with the Weltool. Now that I've paired the T12 up against the high candela head of the Cloud Defensive, the T12 just smashed it out of the water, and you're about to see that now. Let's go to night shots. All right, kicking things off with the Cloud. And we're just going to do a low-high comparison. So take note of the hotspot, quite large, gets a fair bloody distance even on low, so that tells me its candela's pretty damn good, even on the lowest output. Large hotspot, some nice bleeding, very useful spill still. All right, now off and on. Now that is high, the highest. So it's getting to the top of the tower, no dramskis. Back fence, 100 meters, no dramas. Large hotspot, heaps of spill. Rooftop, no problemo. So great searchlight. Head, starting to get pretty warm. It is a warm night as well. So that is a decent light. Now, let me just go back to where I was. Okay, so we'll go up the tower again. All right, here comes the Weltool. All right, that's on low. So very, very similar, well, very similar sized hotspot. Very similar sized hotspot. Looks to me as though there is less light in the spill area on low. Less light in the spill. Also looks like it's probably not getting as further or as far as the cloud was. However, that's arguably a good thing because low mode, you want low mode. You know, you're not putting low mode on to see 100 meters away. So this low mode, for what a low mode should be, is actually better, in my opinion. Because this low mode is a proper low mode. You know, you can friggin' check your map with this low mode and it's not gonna bounce back at you and blind you. So I really like this low mode. Now, bang, oh, shivers. This one, okay, so the Weltool wins. That doesn't take a genius to work that out. So it's a cooler white as well, so it's gonna be more blinding. That arguably might be a negative depending on if you prefer 5,700 Kelvin, but this is 6,500 Kelvin, so it's, you know, scorching bright. But mate, look at the hotspot, getting there with ease, well over 100 meters, no dramas, way more light in the spill, way more overall light everywhere. Through-hole cooling is going to mean that this head doesn't get as hot. Now coming through here. Oh yeah, you know, look at that, screaming hot at those rooftops. Fantastic. The Weltool smashes it out of the water, in my opinion. Yep. So far, the only thing the cloud has over the Weltool is size and pocketability, because ease of programming goes to the Weltool, low mode goes to the Weltool, and high mode goes to the Weltool, and reliability goes to the Weltool. Because, as I've mentioned, mate, you know, clouds flickering issues in 2 out of 3 of my lights was just, you know, it's just not reliable. This thing's friggin' awesome. When you put it up against a decent light, which the cloud is a bloody decent light, you realize how amazing this light is. This light's smashing it. And still, let me feel the head. Yeah, nah, it's warm, but that's it. Ha, awesome. Go for it, Weltool. All right, that's me. See ya. All right. I friggin' told ya. This cloud is not a crap light. You know, this cloud puts out good throw with good lumens. And then you put it up against the Weltool and it's kind of like, oh, it's not even special anymore. So this Weltool threw me off almost when I first shone this light next to the cloud, and I just thought, oh my goodness, that is a friggin' powerhouse. 141,000 candela versus around 80,000 candela, 2,000 lumens versus 1,000 lumens. This is what you're getting for the bigger, larger size light. Both programmable, although in my opinion, the programming options that Weltool give you are far more useful for different scenarios. You know, cloud's great because you got the low, medium, and high, or you got the low, high, high, low, or a high only. That's pretty good. But the momentary low, full press into turbo, half press to high, that's awesome. The other one, momentary turbo, full click into strobe, and then half press to high, I think it was. Or the other one, momentary high, full press to half strength, and then half press again to lower. It's just, you can picture which scenario you would use them in, more so than just low, medium, high, or high, medium, low. Now, you might prefer simple low, medium, high, high, medium, low, but for me, the ability to go low, momentary, and then let go, low, momentary, let go, but then full click, turbo, man, that is friggin' awesome. I love it. And then the reverse of that, so you'll get momentary high, and then full click into a bit lower. It's just clever. It's just clever, and I love it because it gives you instant access to different things. You know, I've got right now in this mode group, I've got instant access to low mode just with a half press. I've also got instant access to turbo mode just with a half press. So one button, instant access to 2 modes straight away. And it's the same if I change the mode group. If I change the mode group to mode group C, I've got instant access to turbo and instant access to strobe. If I change the mode group to mode group A, I've got instant access to turbo and instant access to high. So my preference is just having instant access to low and instant access to turbo, which is what I've got now. So in my opinion, the Weltool friggin' smashes it. Now, if you're looking for an 18650 light that you want to pocket comfortably, the Cloud is the one you're going to want because it is a comfortable light to pocket. No doubt about it. It is. But as far as performance and basically everything else, like reliability, the Weltool bloody wins. Absolutely. Now, also price, man, because the Weltool's coming in at $148 US. The Cloud is coming in at $240 US. That's not including shipping, but just for the light, $240 US over here with the Cloud, $148 over here US with the Weltool. Come on, it's for me, this is for me. And I know you're probably thinking, mate, you're biased because you love Weltool. And I do love Weltool. But when I first reviewed the Cloud, I was shocked by it. I think I put the title of the video as my new favorite light because it's programmable, easily pocketable, fits a theorem, fits a deep carry pocket clip. It already has a deep carry pocket clip, but fits a theorem deep carry pocket clip. And it's got ND protectors, all this cool stuff. I was like, fantastic. And then it started flickering. And I bought another one and it started flickering again. And I was just thinking, come on, man, I am paying a friggin' arm and a leg with the Australian conversion rate for these lights and they're flickering at me. It's just, nah. So the reliability for Cloud for me has decreased dramatically. And I hope they sort it out because they've got a good thing going. They just need to sort out whatever the heck was going on with this flickering stuff. But as I said, the Weltool's never let me down. Not once. So I'm absolutely all for the T12. This is a phenomenal light. Genius mode groups. Absolutely genius. You know, instant to certain things. Just, oh, mate, absolutely genius. And the price, $100 US cheaper. Come on. But your only downfall is the size. You know, this is not an easily pocketed light. So where would you put this light? You know, it could be a car light, could be beside the bed light, could be a belt light, could be a bag light, you know, basically anywhere but the pocket. Now, it's not that it doesn't fit the pocket, but it's not that good. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, camera might not be. Okay, so Weltool, standard shorts, Weltool. Let's get okay, so standard shorts. Now, it pockets, it fits. It's not like it doesn't fit. So it definitely pockets in the shorts, no problem. And in fact, that's pocketing a little bit better than I thought it would. But then when you put the Cloud in, it's just, it sits back more and, you know, because of the different sized heads, the Cloud just pockets better. You could probably throw a wallet in there as well and that would be fine. Whereas, I'll just go back to the Weltool and I won't even use the pocket clip, the Weltool. It's just, see that? It's just, you know, it does poke out a little bit because of the size of the head. That's the only thing. But actually, after doing that, I'm kind of surprised at how this pockets anyway. It does pocket quite well. Probably wouldn't pocket great in like, you know, well-fitted jeans or anything like that, you know, and there's all this craze with like the slimline stuff. I'm not into it, but, you know, I'm no problem with them. I'm just not into it. But yeah, the slim jeans and stuff, they are, you know, that they probably, the Weltool's not going to fit. But I mean, everywhere else, you know, this guy. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now, but the Weltool T12 absolutely kills it. Love this light. And not that I don't love the Cloud, but, you know, it's got some flickering issues. And when you put it up again, I mean, the performance says it all. Put it up against the Weltool, it's no good. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.